very much in favor of the counting of points.
Does it work for you? No.
Hello and welcome, everybody, to your favorite figure skating podcast, the podcast where we talk about all the things that make us kiss and make us cry. This is The Run Through. I'm Adam Rippon.
And I am Ashley Wagner, and with us, as always, and definitely much more than I will be in the near future, Sarah Hughes, not Olympic champion, but two-time Emmy winner.
Not Olympic champion and not with child, which is sort of the most important part of that.
Yeah, Ashley's not with child yet, but it could happen on the podcast, actually.
At any moment.
Happen on the podcast. I had someone very recently tell me that you have to get through 10 full moons, which I was like, that's some indigenous shit, and
it's probably right.
It's probably right.
I believe it. So every second of every day that goes by, I feel like I might
How many
just
full moons
give
have
birth.
you been through?
10 as of last night.
Oh boy.
And just in case you wanted to know, this is the beaver moon.
I knew that, actually.
You knew that?
Yes, I knew it. Well, I knew it because I wanted to see if this was the last full moon of the year. Not to see if you'd make it through 11 of them, but just to see...
I won't be. I can promise you that.
No, the next one's December 26th. So at that point, you'd be almost 12 months pregnant.
I would be the most pregnant human on the face of this planet. No, they're getting evicted at that point.
At that point,
and I'm leaving them behind.
They'll get evicted from your house.
At the yeah, because that's disrespectful to do to your mother.
True.
Yeah, so
my love has limits.
If you do go into labor, or if at any moment, this is a disclaimer that we have given Ashley, we don't usually do this, but we have given her the grace today to bow out at any moment.
Yeah, usually they start every episode off before we hit record, and they say, you have to stay.
We do. We say that.
The
you
whole
can't
way through.
leave.
When you want to leave for the draft, you can't. You have to stay.
Right. And we can see her, the entire episode, finger hovering over end call. And we go, don't
my
you
eyes,
fucking
don't do
click
it.
it.
Well,
Don't
but why
fucking
would she
click it.
want to leave before the draft this week? She won.
mean,
Team Ashley.
Can we just for a second,
believe it?
a huge moment for Team Ashley.
Really big. Really big.
It was the first week where it was a jinx not to be on Team Ashley. If you weren't on Team Ashley, you weren't medaling and you weren't winning. That's kind of the rule of the game. Ashley, you did the unthinkable.
I did.
You did the unthinkable. You not only won, it was the highest point total out of anyone out of every week. And you almost had a perfect event. Out of everyone in your team, we all have 6 people on our team.
Yeah.
You had 5 medals. 2 golds, 2 silvers, and a bronze.
Wow.
Oh my God. A full set.
Unbelievable.
It was unbelievable.
You did so much research before NHK Trophy, and
It's
it really
because
showed. It paid off.
I knew exactly what I was doing.
Yes.
And
yes.
I have zero regrets. I want to thank everyone who believed in me, but I also really
not a
want to
lot
thank
of people. It's a short list of
doubted
people.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you fueled my fire to accidentally prove you wrong.
You know, it
Here we
really
are.
wasn't an accident. You had a really good team. I'm looking at it right now. You had a really good team.
I said this last week. I said, I feel like my team is really good. And one of you was like, uh-oh.
I would even
Which
go
one
2
of
of you.
us?
I suspect it was you, Sarah, but who am I to point fingers?
Not today.
Not today. No.
Well,
Karmically, I'm storing up so that I can push this baby out. So, Adam, tell us who came in second.
in second place, so Ashley, 57 points. Unprecedented, truly.
Wow.
57. Sarah had
hilarious.
Sarah had the most last week at 56, which seemed unreal. How could you top that? Well, Ashley said, I'll do 57.
Yeah.
In second place is me, Team Adam, 50 points.
Damn.
Sarah, she had a rough go.
Okay.
She did have a rough go, and she did get 40 points. So she was 17 points back from Team Ashley.
Oh no, Sarah, this is so bad for you in your standings.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, so now the overall standings, Team Adam, 294. Team Sarah, 285. And Team Ashley at 272. Really, anything can happen the rest of the season. But if you do
Sure.
look, we made an Instagram so that you guys can go and you can check out the graphs and the drafts. If you look at the graph, it does still look very suspicious that Ashley's very behind, but she's much less behind.
She is much less behind than she
Yes.
was. Yeah.
And when Adam says we made an Instagram, he means he made an Instagram.
Well, we
and
is
this
he.
is where his type A personality really just shines.
Mhm.
And you see graphs, you see names, you see organization, words,
Numbers.
pictures.
colors. So go check it out. And it's the Run Through Pod
Cast.
cast, because the Run Through Pod,
Yes.
as we found out,
Yeah,
is
taken.
Underground
Taken.
Chicago Theater Company.
and
Coming
it was
soon.
Last active in 2019. So
But coming soon,
we're waiting.
as of
Also-
2019.
On this Instagram, I'm going to promise everybody, we will not be updating it. This is truly just a way for me to show how I can use numbers on my Mac. And that's,
Listed on your resume.
yes, it's something to just kind of put on the resume. That being said, we did get some fun messages. This is also a great place. If you have questions, comments, whatever, direct them right here, because then we'll have them
Yeah.
all in one place. Nobody's going to forget anything. But I did get something quite important on this, and it was a degree from one of our fans. And it was a degree in how well I can use numbers. And in this
Oh,
degree, where it says signature, where you are supposed to sign, in this
Right,
degree, it just
like-
says signature, which is an incredibly important part. And it also says that we are currently in the Anything Goes skating draft, a very impressive 280th place.
Yeah,
Oh.
we are.
Hell yeah.
How many people are we ahead of?
I don't know. I know we're behind 279, I think.
This does feel like a big draft, though.
Oh,
I'm
it's
imagining
huge.
Thousands.
I think that there's a few hundred people
Tens
in
of
it. and it's
thousands.
Tens of
Hundreds of
thousands.
thousands of
Of
entrants.
millions.
And
Yeah.
we
Millions.
are 280th.
The world.
Yeah, we're in the top 300. That's what I do know for sure.
That feels good to be here.
The other thing I know for sure is that I'm the one who will go on their website, anythinggoe.com. And it's really easy to do the draft. We have a lot of fun doing it. I'm the one who will do that. Their name is Anything Goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anythinggoes.com.
Yeah, like anything GOEs.
Yes, Anything GOEs. Very clever, by the way.
Yes.
But anythinggoes.com is a
Oh, no, what
live
is it?
sex chat website. That
Exactly.
that pops up every time I go to do the draft. And I go, all I want to do is vote for Yelim Kim, and all I'm being forwarded to is hooker. And I don't and
Me.
I
Videos of me skating on the ice.
Luna
Any
Hendricks.
Exhibit
Yes.
Luna Hendricks. Her short program.
and I'm like, I don't need to talk to her right now. I think she's practicing. So
She's busy.
I just want to let that be known. Be careful if you do the draft. Anythinggoe.com, not goes. Anything
Fully
goes is
commit.
anything goes, bucko. You're talking to a hooker. Okay?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with being a hooker. All I wanted
No.
to do, like I said,
No.
is I just want to put Amber Glenn on my draft. That's all I'm looking to do. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
And they're like, which Amber are you looking for?
Because we have a few that you could be chatting with right
you
now.
might be interested in. Oh my God. Labor's made me clever.
Since labor has made you clever, just in case, Ashley, you do have to bow out. If the baby goes,
Yeah.
it's time. What if we start the podcast with the Grand Prix final draft?
What if we were to do
What
that?
I mean, it's a thought.
Let's get fucking weird. Let's do that.
It is a thought. So my thought is, there's only 6 entries. What if we choose, I guess, two and two? Never mind. I was like, well, I'll choose 3. That's 9. Okay.
No, we'll just
A degree would have been helpful.
I thought you had
have
a
one.
degree in
You're
numbers.
just applying it in the wrong way.
Feels like it's
Yes.
going poorly.
Well, it's going to be rescinded by the end of this podcast. And I'm going to have to talk to somebody, and I'm going to go to anythinggoes.com, and I can talk to anybody I want.
Right, and Amber will help you out.
Oh,
As you will.
she'll take back that degree. She'll give you
Yes.
something else in its place.
Oh, yeah. Don't ask twice. But because, we have a solid 6 entries in each event, why don't we do 2 pairs and 2 dances this week? Thoughts?
I think that
Yeah.
would be really fun.
Okay. So, Team Sarah,
I
coming
have a
off
question.
of 40 points. Yes, please.
Should we let Ashley choose first since it's the final and she is in the bottom of the overall standings and we're sort of like reworking this to be worth more points? It feels like it should be sort of like in the NFL, like the last place team at the end of the season gets the first pick.
Ashley, how do you feel?
I feel like Sarah took an opportunity to remind me that even though I am hot shit right now, I am still in last place.
Yes.
And
She took a moment to remind a pregnant woman where she stands.
No.
Leave it to Ashley, by the way, to not see
Know your
that as a
role.
generous offering by me and to instead see it as a criticism
That's a
and
character
a
dig.
slight.
as a psychology major,
Mm-hmm.
Does have a degree.
I saw right through that. And you know what?
I would take
I think
it.
I'm gonna take that because I am in last place.
But that makes sense. I do like that. I think it makes
It's the
sense.
final. It's-
Yes, it's the final.
It's the season standings, and currently where I stand in this season
Is last.
Is last.
Is last. All right. Well then, wow. It's just.
It's hard to
really-
have a strategy for this one.
Well,
That's true.
because I went in thinking I was going to be picking last, and here I am. Oh my god.
Picking first, a position
Honestly,
you've
though-
usually picked in.
It's so familiar and I don't know what to do with it. But you know why I don't know what to do with it is because I'm looking at the men and I'm like, any one of these men could win.
Yes.
Mhm.
I'm looking at the women and I'm like, one woman can win. I'm looking at the pairs and I'm like,
One
pair
woman can
team-
win.
one pair team can win. And then I'm looking at dance and I'm like, Lila and Lewis. Or
Can
no.
win.
I don't know what the fuck is going to happen in this
No, at
dance
this point,
event.
Lila and Lewis can win.
They could win. So to start, I will begin with. I feel like I'm jinxing people, and it
You're
feels
not.
So high
Did you
stakes.
just see how you got 57 points?
Yeah,
But this
the
is
jinx
how
is
my
dead.
life works. I do this stuff. Kaori Sakamoto, please.
Great.
Good luck, girl.
The other thing to remember is that pairs and dance are not worth fewer points
Right.
like they normally are.
But,
It's
that's
true.
smart because it does feel like Kaori is the most consistent within this group of women. So that was kind of my game plan too.
Yeah.
Take Kaori. And now it's anyone's
Take
game.
Deanna.
I would like Shoma Uno.
Okay. All right.
Who was a star this week?
Ugh, phenomenal.
Like,
Phenomenal.
Total star.
Yes. With a lot of Q's on that sheet.
Oh, killed by the Q, as I like to say. As we say
Yeah.
in the business, killed by the Q. 4 Qs
Yeah.
in one program. That's questionable with the Q.
Little queer.
It's a little queer. I'll be taking Chalk and Bates.
Okay. Dance feels like one of the riskier disciplines to go after.
Nothing's riskier than women skating.
That's true. I'm scared. I feel like I'm scared of the women.
Me too.
And you
I'm
should
so
be.
worried.
All right, Ashley, you're up.
Oh my god, that happened so fast. I want Deanna then.
All right.
Max is up for grabs too, but
You're right.
just yeah.
They're half a point each.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going
now
to
it's
take
my turn.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take Adam.
Damn it! This is what I get.
That's what you get for being in the lead.
I am going to take Yuma Kageyama.
Ah! I will take Ilya,
All right.
which feels like our podium.
Which does. We've picked 4 men.
Right. Well, she's speaking about a U.S. Nationals podium.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the pewter medalist in this scenario?
I've stood next to many a podium, okay?
There's a few pictures of me with the pewter.
Okay, I will take Gilles Poirier.
All right. I will take Guinard and Fabry.
Okay, so we're not believers in what happened at NHK this weekend.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I truly think that what happened at NHK, I watched, okay?
By the way,
As
for
you're
anyone who did not watch, Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson won NHK over
Yes.
Charlene Guignard and Marco Fabry. And it
Which-
was
An
surprising.
upset.
Yes.
Very surprising.
We will discuss.
We are discussing.
Right.
During the draft.
You just was
Okay.
about to say something.
This is what I think. I think that the Japanese audience was loving the ice dance, but when Rocky came on, something came over the entire audience, and
It was feral.
they acted like it was like Rocky. They acted like a white woman was
was.
playing Sylvester Stallone, and that's exactly what happened. And they went, I cannot believe I'm watching this.
Yeah. History.
Herstory.
Herstory. And they were making herstory in that very moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want La Joie and La Ga, please. Thank you.
Okay. I will take.
Y'all gonna get in on these women or what?
I am gonna get in on a woman, I think, now. I'll take Luna Hendricks.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That was a good one. I'm gonna take Haas and Volodin. Winning streak.
Winning streak.
Oh my god, do I want our little Belgian girl or do I want Isabeau Levito?
Your little Belgian girl.
This podcast.
Is a wee thing.
She's refusing to say her name every time. Nina Pinzerone. The girl who thinks Luna Hendricks is scared of her.
Because
famously.
she's
We will talk
so
about
much
this.
younger, which is
We
so
will talk about this.
cuckoo nuts. Go on.
Did one international competition and is like,
She's scared of me.
she's scared of me. I would be too. I'm not going with our little Belgian girl, and I'm going
On precedent.
with a principal. Isabel, please.
All right. Done.
I'll take Conti and Machi.
All right. I will take Pereira and Michaud.
Micho.
Exactly.
That's what I said.
That's what I said. Don't make me say it twice.
I will take It's Giving Camp.
Lila and Lewis.
Yes.
All right.
What is Lewis's last name? Because
Gibson.
okay, because this is what's screwing me up because it's
Is this
Fear
it?
and Lewis.
They fear
Lewis
each other.
Gibson.
And I'm like, leave it to me to not know his actual name.
Right.
No, I know it.
Okay, I will take Rion Sumiyoshi.
I will take. Well, looks like. Okay, looks like I'm taking who's left. I'm taking Hana Yoshida first. There we go.
I am going to take Cal or Kevin.
That's tough.
I know decisions.
It
That's
is
really
tough
tough.
because
Yeah.
truly Kevin could be incredible or a dumpster fire.
Yeah, that's true.
And
And at this point, you can't take that risk.
No, I can.
You're on the.
and I will. Welcome to the team, Kevin Amos.
She's a woman on the edge of labor. She'll take any risk she
I'll
wants.
take any risk to send me into labor. Oh, Kevin doesn't know how responsible he is for the birth of my child.
My next selection is Hawk and Kunkel in the pairs.
My next selection is Cow Mora.
Oh no, I waited until. Oh no.
I mean, all these teams are good.
Right.
It's the
They're
Grand Prix
literally
final. Anything could happen,
Yeah, they're
especially in the
literally-
pairs. These people
Yes.
can't even lift their partners.
Right, that's why I'm saying, oh no.
They
'Cause
were good.
I don't think
Gilardi and Ambrosini were good this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
this past weekend.
They were on your team. They helped you get 57 points.
No, they were on my team.
They were
Yeah,
on
they weren't on
Sarah's team. They
Helped
It's
me
not-
to a last place finish.
I'll take them.
and for
I mean, you
that,
have no other option.
Yeah.
I will take Fournier, Boudry, and Sorensen, the last dance team in the field remaining.
excellent. Which means I will be taking the little Belgian girl, the youngest skater in the entire world.
And the person
And the
that Luna
scariest.
Hendricks is most scared of in this universe.
None
Yes.
other than Nina Pinzaroni, the scariest and youngest skater in the entire world.
I loved this tweet, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw someone tweet it, and I responded because I was feeling messy. And I was like,
Normal.
love a
Pregnant.
confident and pregnant. Like, I really do love a confident skater. And if you want to say shit like that, do it. Like,
Mhm.
go for it. But just skate up to it. And she did. She said, third place is pretty scary.
Yeah, she said the only thing scarier than that is Ava Marie Ziegler.
Yeah.
New
NHK
Jersey
champion.
Can we just talk about how New Jersey is thriving?
New Jersey's back. New Jersey is back.
I've been saying it for years.
You
Have
have.
you?
Oh,
No,
she has.
I don't
yes.
think. I'm like, where is Hackensack? That's New Jersey, right?
Where's New Jersey?
I mean,
Where's
yeah, but
Sammy Cesario right now?
the Jersey girls really, I mean, Ava
Stunted.
Marie.
Ava
they
Marie.
showed up and delivered.
Oh,
What did you
actually-
think of these programs, you guys?
Well,
I want to create another award.
okay.
Oh,
And I don't have a good name for it yet, but it needs to be something along the lines of like doing more crossovers than I've done in my entire career.
Mm-hmm.
That I at one point was counting Ava's crossovers, and she did like 5 crossovers,
Mm-hmm.
looking the judges dead in the eyes and said, transitions? No. Crossovers? Yes.
But you know
But
what
she
she also
flew.
did? Yes.
She was so fast.
she was flying, and
Which
she
I
was
love that.
obviously like she gave the impression that she was going very fast in
Her
a way.
opening combo was
I mean,
so fast.
That
well,
opening
and if
combo.
it looks that way on TV, in real
Yes.
life, it looks
It's even
way
faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was super obvious. Yeah, that first combo, that triple flip, double axle. This is the first and only time I've ever liked a double axle combination. It is so big and so fast that it's signature move level good.
Totally.
it was-
totally.
I mean, it's the only time I've seen these double axle combos where somebody's done 2 of the axles in a row where I'm like, oh, okay, it's actually quite impressive and beautiful.
Yeah. I also watched her skate after I watched a couple of the pair teams because they also are very into doing like
Yes.
triple toe, single axle, double axle. And they look like they're going to fall on every single one of the jumps. And then they cheat their double axle.
Mhm.
Watching Ava go into that opening combo and not only fully rotate 2 double axles, which at that point I was like impressed by because I'd
Wow.
seen so many cheated ones. But to do it with that much flow, when I say she did so many crossovers, like that is just a fact. But on the other end of it, I like the speed that you can get from just letting someone do some crossovers. I think that there's something to be said about speed on the ice being exciting, and we just need to mix it up a little bit.
I mean, the speed was so head and shoulders above everyone. I think just because we haven't seen Ava skate that many times, you know. I remember her from nationals last year. I remember she did really well in a short program at a Grand Prix last year. It was just, the speed was so impressive, especially, you know, it was really nice to see Mai Miyahara again in competition, and she seemed really pleased and really happy to be there. But for her to skate right after Ava, it was like, I mean, it looked like she was in sneakers walking around the ice. Like, it was, Ava was flying. And I think that the score she got was super well deserved, because also the jumps, Ava's jumps sometimes look a little wild when she does them.
Yes.
But in slow motion, they looked a lot better. Does that make sense? Like, in slow motion, I was
control.
like, oh, she has some control now.
Yeah.
Because it's slow.
She does look like she drops out of the air.
Yes.
You know, kind of like the stuffed animal hands of life that you have at like the claw. Like, it literally does look like something grabs her up and then just like drops her, and wherever she lands is where she lands. And I think that's why she can be a little bit inconsistent, because she has so much power, and with great power comes great responsibility.
Right.
And sometimes it doesn't go in her favor, but just seeing her seem so relaxed in this event was really nice. I'm excited for her. Shout out to whatever brand of hairspray she uses for those curls, because they kept the whole way through, and she was skating really fast. So
yes, and so that's
impressive.
I do hope
feat.
that there's a sponsorship on the way.
Tresemme.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Also, you know, I was really impressed with how Lindsay held up with the pressure of being in first place, you know, a place she's definitely not been accustomed to. She had that, you know, little stupid mistake on the Saukow, but then just like pulled it together. You could tell she was super trained. And I think it really paid off to get really professional choreography for her.
Big girl programs make a world of a difference. I think that this feels like a huge developmental year for her as far as skating skills and style. I am really excited to watch her over the next couple of seasons, because I do think she's going to be able to transition herself into being one of the American girls in the mix to like some of the top girls in the mix, and that's just nice to see that kind of coming together for her.
Yeah, I was really pleased with how she was so calm and in the moment. But, you know, again, sometimes those jumps are truly at a standstill, especially like the combination jumps, which, I mean, I would truly, after Ava's opening combo, was like, oh my God, I forgot what it looked like to fly.
Yeah, to fly.
I forgot what it looked like. I forgot what it felt like to fly.
Yeah.
So I was so impressed. And I thought a very, very cute moment was that when Lindsay found out she was second, she was backstage and the camera pans around and Lindsay and Ava run up to each other and just like hug each other. And they were both so excited. And then they don't hug. And then Lindsay like pulls Ava in again for a little hug. It was
That's so cute.
Yes, it was very, very cute. So it was a great week for the American girls.
The NHK. Jersey girls.
Specifically, the New Jersey women.
Amen.
Another note is I had never seen Yuna Aoki skate before, and she was
she's lovely,
gorgeous.
Right?
Some of the
I had no idea
gorgeous.
who she was.
She's Steve Aoki's daughter.
That's a joke.
Is that a joke?
It's a joke. Yes, it's a joke. She's not related to Steve Aoki.
Why would we know that?
Yeah, that was so
Why would you
believable.
assume that could happen?
Because her last name is Aoki, and I don't know any other Aokis.
Yeah, and I trust you.
Don't.
which is a mistake.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
No,
I'm sure someone
that short program that
someone
she
in their car was like, "Really?"
choreographed was
Beautiful.
really nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
She choreographed that herself?
Yeah.
Oh my God, my
She
jaw's on the ground.
choreographed that herself, yeah.
Oh, she's going to be so busy when she retires.
She's
She's going to be so busy, and that's a huge I mean, she should not retire anytime soon, but when she does.
But like if you wanted to,
oh,
you
she
got
would
some
be
gigs, girl.
Oh my God. I was wondering who did them. I was like, these are really lovely and intricate and
Misha
beautiful.
G did her free skate,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and she did the short.
The short was phenomenal.
So
was,
good.
Yeah, very.
Yeah, her
also
jumps
think-
are a little bit small, which I feel like is going to hold her back a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially like trying to get out of Japan and get more international assignments. But I wish
I'll watch her skate though.
I wish the IJS scoring system just had more of a mechanism to reward being as good as she is at the other things.
Because she was so much more fun for me to watch than some of the skaters on the circuit who are technically
Sure. Yeah, exactly. That's what I
better.
mean. That's what I mean. Is like the system is just not set up to reward that
Yeah.
more.
And like the steps were so intricate.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
I had fun watching her short program in particular, which is why I'm just so amazed by the fact that she choreographed this, because she had ways where like just movements and transitions where I would scroll back and be like, wait, what did she just do with her feet? Because that was so cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
loved her.
Huge honorable mention to Yuna Aoki, Steve Aoki's
Aoki's daughter. Just like we have a lot of knots.
who got 5th place.
Wait, I have 2 shout outs that I want to make that did not happen in the competition.
Okay.
One of them being Wakaba's show program. So I think I've watched more of NHK's exhibition programs than I have NHK.
Which is horrifying, and how you know that your body is under duress.
Wait.
Yeah,
So-
Wakaba has a really nice gala program, and I think a lot of people were confused about why she's not using it as a
I'm
competitive
so
program.
mad that she's giving us like a
that
Coldplay
good?
program.
It's really nice.
really nice.
All
She's
right.
skating to
I mean, it helps that it's, under gala lights, like, I feel like that does something to your brain, and it's not cluttered with all the technical elements.
Yeah, I mean it helps that she does like 2 double axels and that's it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the music for that gala program?
well,
I'm
I
forgetting.
literally I just went to her Wikipedia because I was like, someone will have this written down because it's a work of art. Wikipedia, you have failed me. Whatever skating fan updates her stuff,
Is really
Get on
lagging.
it. Get back
sleeping
on.
it.
No, it's a piece of music that I knew. I just am blanking on what it was now.
It's a cover. It's a cover.
Oh, it's the Rihanna song, right? Isn't it a Rihanna song? It's Love on the Brain.
Love on the Brain. Rihanna.
Oh, you
It's a
couldn't
cover
get that
of-
song on the brain.
Yeah. It's lovely.
Wow. I didn't watch the exhibition. I don't think I've ever watched an exhibition, even if I've been in it.
This is one exhibition that you actually should watch. Wakaba's, yes. But one of my all-time favorites performed in the exhibition, and that's Satoko Miyahara.
Mm.
And she skates this flamenco program where she takes about a full 60 seconds to untie this flamenco skirt. And anybody else in the world, I'd be like, we get it. There's a reveal. Like, let's go. I'm watching her tiny little fingers intricately unweave this flamenco skirt. And I'm like, oh, it's
Mhm.
art. That is good skating.
It
I
is.
tweeted this and I'll say it into the universe. For anyone who complains about me asking for refinement and thinks that it's like mean or insane that I'm asking for this, go watch this program.
Get a flamenco
Satoko's-
skirt.
Get a flamenco skirt. I know the color of her nail polish because I was that intricately focused.
Oh, that's quite impressive.
I know. So that's all I have to say. Those are the women.
All right, I need to check this out. Something else that we need to check out. Let's quickly just go to the pairs. I think that Kitty Paws did pretty well. I thought
I'm
that
happy with
they're
Kitty Paws.
improving. I can see like a lot of improvement.
He looked less like hateful towards the music.
Yeah, and just completely indifferent instead.
Well, it's
But
better
that's
than hate.
better than hate.
I guess. I'm still just sort of like, why won't you give more to this? I don't really
And he's like,
understand
this was
it.
an opportunity for me to just wear like a one piece again, so why not?
In my notes,
I don't know.
wrote-
It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, they're nice skaters. They have really nice lines. They have nice posture.
She's
they
I like
Gorgeous.
her. She
are
elegant.
serves face. And
Yeah.
she's so expressive.
Yeah.
And she is a cat.
Well, I
And she
wrote
is a cat.
Mateo in my notes. I wrote timid cat. So some cats are
Scaredy
not
cat.
Yeah,
It's
Mateo
not
Gorise is
scary.
just a
It's
scaredy
scared
cat.
cat. And I'm gonna tell you something
she's
else.
a frisky cat.
This is pears related. Frisky cat. When I was watching the Germans, I had a vision. Okay. And my vision is, are you ready? You're going to hear it first on the podcast. I believe Alyona Shevchenko is going to come out of retirement.
I've been thinking the same thing. I've been thinking the same exact thing because she's been like, we have a surprise for you. And she's not German at all, and that's not her accent. But I've been thinking the same thing because no one loves skating more than she does.
No one loves winning like she does.
That's
Yeah.
so true.
Skating is just her
wrong medium,
vehicle.
Wrong. Yeah.
I mean, if anyone can come and beat up on these pair teams at 45 years old, it's Alyona
her.
Savchenko.
Oh, because she's posting videos where she's like wheeling Robin out to the middle of the ice in a gurney, and she's like, "I'll just skate on it." Like it doesn't.
He's like, my knees, and she's like, you don't need them.
You don't
Just
need
pick
knees.
me up.
You
Yeah.
don't need knees. You need arms
Yeah, and
to
I
lift
see
me
two
and
of
throw
them.
me.
I see two of them.
I mean, I'm just sort of like, they could do it. They could do it.
I mean,
They
she
could, though.
She's
she
thinking
could do
about it. She's
Oh,
thinking.
She's not thinking. She is actively trying to convince him. He's like, I have a whole entire coaching program set up. I'm not doing this.
And she's like, "Yeah, give yourself a lesson
yeah.
and skate with me.
Teach yourself to listen to me.
Teach yourself to do what I say."
Okay, so you watching Haza and Volodin led to a completely conjectured, made-up scenario in which Alyona Savchenko comes back to competition.
You think that
Yes.
this is make-believe. I think it is much more reality than make-believe.
I think it's
Yeah, I mean-
make-believe because there's no real information, but I don't think it's impossible.
Do you think
It's
real
make-believable.
information?
It's
do you think-
make-believable.
Do you think real information ever stopped Alyona Shevchenko?
No.
I don't think so. I think a lot of fake information
Kept her
helped
going.
Kept her
kept
going.
her going. And I
Yeah.
think that this fake information that I'm now spewing as fact, I think
We'll
this
bring
is
her
gonna-
back to
This is gonna
international
work.
competition.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. We just have to tell people, and then the prophecy will come true.
Alyona is coming back.
You heard it here first.
Back.
Back.
Oh my
Um,
god.
The other thing, let's talk about ice dance quickly. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something that I didn't do last time that I did
What?
this.
Watch it?
No, she's not going to say anything.
I'm going to say that I didn't watch it.
Okay.
Well, you did
Out-
say
out
that
of-
last time, and then you just also
But you said
gave
it
opinions.
after
but
you
I,
said
but I
stuff.
buried the lead is what I did. So I have a quip, but it's you guys take it away.
Okay.
Okay.
Adam and I talked about this a little bit earlier, but I think, Adam, do you want to give your take?
I'll
I
give
know
my
you
take and then you give your analysis. 'cause
Okay.
You work in news. Literally
Yeah.
for NBC.
Okay. I don't work in news. Go on.
No, you don't. And with that attitude, you never will. So that being said, there was a moment that happened, and it happened in Japan. And the moment was when a Rocky performance was done in an arena. The Japanese audience really lost their minds in a way that even when Mao Asada would skate a clean program, I don't know if they got this excited. There was just something about the tank top, the satin jacket, that really pushed this Japanese audience over the edge, and they were totally sold. They loved it, and they were like cheering for everyone, as they do. They're a great skating audience to perform in front of, but they were totally sold into this. And when the Italians skated great. It was less applause. It wasn't as loud, and it was almost felt like Lila and Lewis had captured lightning in a bottle in this moment. I
have a theory, and I can tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah. This is where we talk about theories that we that we make happen. Go on.
The Japanese love camp.
Yes.
The end.
Yes.
They love
camp. Is that
camp.
a theory or just a fact?
It's a fact. But
it's the theory of fact.
I'm saying it now for probably most likely the first time ever in history. So it's a theory that became a fact right here, right now. They love camp.
They love it.
I think of anytime Javi did his Super Javi program.
It was over.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Game over. Gala done. Javi.
Gala fin.
Champion.
Exactly. Now, Sarah, what are the implications of now we have another team getting a 130 in a free dance? What does this mean for the state of ice dance? The state of New Jersey, we already know, is dominated by women's figure skating.
Yeah,
the
well,
state
we know
of ice
that,
dance,
and we have known that.
We have, yes, we absolutely have.
First of all, I don't fully, I'm not fully bought into your lightning in a bottle explanation.
It's a very single skating point of view, which can happen. A lightning in a bottle moment.
I mean, and I'm not even discounting what you're saying about the way the audience responded. There's no question that it played a role in what happened, but I think there's no such thing as lightning in a bottle in ice dance. And what I mean by that is once you get a 130, you have a 130. Do you know what I mean? And then you go forth to your next competitions and you have a 130 and an 84. And and the 84 almost stood out to me more than the 130 because it was just that wasn't the moment that you're talking about where the crowd is, kind of pushing them forward and creating this atmosphere, and the judges are human and they're part of the audience to some degree. They're susceptible to the energy in the building.
Right.
That's all we agree. The levels are too high for Fear and Gibson.
Okay.
They're too high. At this point in the season in particular, because and that sounds stupid because we just know that levels go up over the course of the season. Whether you've improved or not. That's just how it goes. This is really early to be giving high levels to skaters who aren't earning them.
Wow.
Can I read one of my favorite tweets that I saw over the course
I
of
was
the
hoping
weekend?
you'd ask.
So I am kid _A. If you listen to this, which I hope you do, my favorite tweet of this weekend was, "It used to be that if a team did a fun little program, we gave them a clap, stand, and they remained 10th in the standings. We used to be a real country." And I am obsessed with that because that is kind of the trajectory of this team.
Yes, you'd think.
You'd think.
You would think.
I remember when we talked about this team at Worlds last season, I think the most notable thing I had to say about them was their packaging was incredible and her bubble ponytail was magnificent.
Same hairspray as Eva Marie Ziegler.
Yeah.
Not Mufan.
I just want to put this in perspective. I just want to put this in perspective, okay?
Please.
And I
Sarah's just clicking angrily.
Yes. Because I just pulled up the scores, the season-long scores. The only other team that has a 130 in the free dance is Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier at Skate Canada. That's what...
And we talked about Skate Canada being insane.
Everybody understands that the Skate Canada ice dance scoring is lunacy. Everybody knows that. It's like that's true every year, and people just accept it, and it's usually sits there as an anomaly.
So a 130 is higher than Evan,
Correct.
Bates, and Madison. Oh my god!
2 points higher than they have gotten
Whoa.
on home ice.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm
Oh.
saying. Like it's not even
Oh no,
like
I
this is
hear you now.
okay. You're hearing me now.
Yeah.
And this is what I think.
Okay.
And Lila Fear and Lewis Gibson are really talented.
Yeah,
And
they're great.
they are great performers. And I don't want people to hear me being critical of this scoring as me saying that they're bad, but their strengths are in the performance aspect and
Right.
the projecting out to the audience, drawing the audience in. That was clear, right? That was
Yeah.
clear in the way that they
Yes.
responded. But they have fundamental skating skills that can still be improved. I'm not saying they're bad, but they still have room to
Yeah.
improve, and the levels that they were getting they're too high. You can't I just don't like seeing a team rewarded for their performance quality in the technical scores.
Right. This would be like the equivalent of me getting a program with 0 under rotations called, all level 4s on every single one of my spins and my footwork,
Yes, because the audience loves your program,
and no edge calls on my Lutzes
which probably did happen.
at nationals, and people are like, that's an anomaly.
Yeah.
And I was like, absolutely not. They noticed my talent.
And by the way, when I say technical scores too, I'm including skating skills in the components as like quote unquote a technical score. Because like this team collectively, 9.14 for skating skills. No.
It sounds like 9-point call 1-1 because that's an emergency in ice dance. We're in a state of an emergency.
It's just not correct.
We used
and
to
that's
be
not.
a real country.
I feel bad saying this. Like, I don't like talking about athletes not deserving something that they got. They work
it's
really
not
hard.
fun.
That's obvious. They're in great
Yeah.
shape. They put a lot into their craft. I don't like
Totally.
having this kind of conversation, but it's incorrect. And we will see what kind of effect it has at the Grand Prix final. But in my mind, like, them being higher than 4th is probably incorrect at the Grand Prix final.
Yes. And I predict that they most likely will be 4th. That's what I think. I think that the world will settle down at the Grand Prix final. That's
By the
what
way,
I do think.
I mean, not even talking about we've talked a little about Piper Gillis and Paul Poirier, Maddie Chalk, Evan Bates. Obviously, they beat Guignard and Fabry here, but like Lejoie and Lagat are better skaters than them.
Mm-hmm.
Skating wise,
I mean, I think it's all going to even out when we have
Yeah.
them all in one group. Do you know what I mean? I think Lejoie and Lagat are going to end up behind them.
yes, they will.
Based on reputation.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we
But
live
that's
in the
what's
Wild
hard
West.
about watching this happen, and not to mention my feeling about the Rocky program, which is that miming fighting is not dancing. But
No.
that's
It's
not
miming.
that's my personal preference and doesn't have anything to do with the scores they get, so that's fine. But it's just that was shocking. That score was shocking.
It was quite shocking.
I'm shocked
brought-
that I didn't see it.
It brought Fear and Gibson to my mind.
Well, Fear and Lewis, according
Fear
to you.
and Lewis, if you're looking at the paperwork. Something
And you know
else
what?
that brought
Congratulations
fear.
to
Yes.
them for
Yeah, it's
really
amazing.
finding
It's-
what they're good at and leaning
Uh-huh.
into that to improve their scores. That is what everybody is trying to do. Is you find what's good for you, what your strengths are, and you lean into them as much as possible because it's
And
really
they did
hard to be
that.
good at everything. And they have done that. They've done that
And
really
they're
effectively.
fearless.
Yeah.
They're skating to literally fucking Rocky. And they're like, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I, Lila Fear, am Rocky.
Yeah.
I, Lewis, I'm
I
not.
no, I am a podium of which a woman stands on.
A female Rocky sits upon.
Yes.
Why don't
that
we
being
get
said,
into these men?
yeah, something that also brought fear was Shoma Uno's protocol in the free skate of 4 Qs. Like I said, killed by the Q.
Mm.
Death by 1,000 Qs.
Death by 1,000 Qs.
Which is the name of this episode.
Maybe.
Yes, title of
That's
F.
so good.
Absolutely.
Death by
That is
1,000
such a good
Qs.
one.
Um,
The way that I don't care what he does at
Yeah.
this point in his
Okay.
skating, like
Yes.
I don't care. I'm like,
He's gotten to a
Thank-
point now where I watch Shoma skate and I, in a way, feel like you just are not part of this competition. We are just so lucky that you're in here. He's the most charismatic skater I think I've ever watched.
yeah.
That he could do whatever. He's skating to, it's like the slowest piece of music at the end, and I'm still
Spiegel im Spiegel.
yeah, it's a completely different
It's
formula
3
than
notes.
most programs are, which is to
Mhm.
build at the end. And it was nice to have him and Yuma skate back to back to be able to see that direct contrast
Ugh.
in the way the
Yes.
programs are composed.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
true.
I was watching a masterclass. We all were in how to perform in front of an audience. It was
And to do that where you have this delicate, soft music all the way to the end, and then to watch Yuma kind of build, work in the second
Mhm.
program right after that in the free skate, it gave you this feeling of like, oh, Shoma's so above this.
yes.
Like,
Mhm.
he
Yes.
is so above all of this.
He's doing
he
his
is
own
just
thing.
doing, yes. And it makes you feel like what Adam said. Like, he's not even doing this competition. He's just sort of, he's also there,
He's there
performing.
He's doing an exhibition where they left the lights on and the judging panel just like stayed seated.
Yeah.
Like it's so irrelevant of his placement that like he comes away no matter what place with a medal or no medal that I will always go, damn, that was amazing, and I'll always
Mm-hmm.
think of his performance. It was amazing, and it really was super interesting because it's so easy. I mean, for me at least, when I've been thinking of Yuma Kageyama, I've been thinking like, oh, he's sort of like a version of Shoma, like a younger version, and it was so interesting to see them back to back because it was like nobody's really like Shoma. Nobody skates like that, and Yuma is phenomenal, incredible skating,
Yeah.
tons of power. I do think that there should be a criminal investigation into the judging panel on the men's event for any judge that didn't give him a +5 on that opening Sao.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was
That was the most insanely technically textbook perfect quad Sao. I was like, that was a triple.
it was AI. It was
It was
AI.
computer generated.
and that's why AI is so dangerous because
'Cause
now it's
you
in
can't
competition.
tell it apart. You
The
can't
judges
tell
who gave
apart.
it a 4 were AI.
Oh, the judges who gave it a 3 were convicted felons because
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Or they're about to be.
I mean, they should be.
I'm
the,
calling
the
Interpol.
tap
to
dancing
jail.
judge was
Straight
back.
to jail.
I'm calling Interpol.
Well, no.
Yeah.
We need to get the fan news on this.
Yeah, they need to call
Oh
Interpol.
my god.
They need to call again, you mean, because they've already
They
called
already did.
once.
They
So they need to
absolutely
call.
already did.
They need to call again. We should call Tara Lipinski. She should do a documentary on this of why Yuma
Exposed it.
Kageyama did not get a +5 across the board.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do
Meddling
it better.
2.0.
Yeah, that jump
even
was
can-
crazy. That jump was crazy.
Yeah.
If you're the most strict judge in the
cool.
world, I could see you be like, well, I think it'd be better if you did a cartwheel into it because then it'd be a harder transition. Like, I understand you could be like, okay, well, you're the lamest person on
Right.
earth.
Who cares?
But giving it a 3.
But that would be a 4.
Right. So that's what I'm coming to terms with a 4. The
Did someone
3,
give them threes?
One
there was
person
a judge.
gave him
Oh,
a
they
3.
forgot they forgot what system they were judging under. They were like, these are rules from 2 years ago.
Yeah, +3.
+3. Maxed out.
Right. Perfect.
Yes.
It was
Never
a
seen anything
perfect jump.
better.
Yeah. No,
Yes,
it was
perfect.
That was one of the things that I like. And, you know, this was a true statement that Yuma's doing quad toes and quad sows, and it's just the quality of those 2 different quads, even without the rest of them, like how we'll see at the final with Adam and Ilya. It just, the quality really sings. It sings and it's rewarded. I mean, just those jumps. They're phenomenal textbook jumps. Phenomenal.
It was so interesting to just kind of compare that entire podium, because then you throw in Lucas, and it's just like a different stratosphere, a different planet.
Oh, yeah,
Most definitely
it was
a different continent.
Right,
because
Africa.
He's in Africa.
Right. I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I really hope that there wasn't just a white person involved in the creation of that program. That being said,
I can guarantee you there
that
probably
there
was.
probably was only.
Right.
No, I just think that what the men are doing right now are on another level. The Grand Prix Final, this men's event, should theoretically be one of the most competitive men's events that we have seen in quite a while for those podium spots.
Yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
anything could happen.
I mean,
anything could happen.
I mean, arguably, you could say that maybe Kevin is kind of out of that mix.
Yeah.
But there's a case to make that if there are mistakes and Kevin doesn't make any, he could be on the podium too.
He could be on the
100%.
podium
100%.
and deserve to be on the podium.
100%, because that's a competition. That's how it works.
And Adam is going in as the most qualified, right? He has 30 points, and next
he's the
up
top
is...
Yeah.
qualifier.
Yes.
Yeah. And I don't think he's guaranteed to win this event.
No, I
At
don't think so
all.
either. Yeah.
And I wonder if he... Also, if, like, Yuma skates the way that Yuma's been skating. I mean, I know that technically it's not the same.
Yuma beat Shoma this weekend. And even though probably we're sitting here saying, well, Shoma was the best skater this weekend, he still didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, I'm thinking about both of their programs. You know, like, Shoma, obviously, I'm like, that's otherworldly. But I'm thinking about Yuma's performance as well. I love that free skate.
Me
I think
too.
it's that footwork
Yeah.
sequence. That footwork
Yeah.
sequence is so good.
I mean, it's Lori Nickel at her best.
It was
Yeah.
just
When
so
Lori Nickel-
interesting the way I was feeling watching it after watching Shoma, though, was
I
so
know.
different
Yeah.
than how I felt when I watched Yuma after Adam Xiao at France, or maybe they were right before. But them back to back, I was sitting there just blown away by Yuma. And I still was
Yeah.
this weekend, but I was like, oh, he's trying, and Shoma's not.
Yeah.
And like, there's some sort of like there's a different energy.
It's an experience.
Well, I think what Shoma's doing is harder. Because
Mhm.
I think that, you know, that piece of music that Yuma is skating to, we've seen a million times over and over and over again. And he's doing one of the best iterations of it that I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Not to
Agreed.
in any way, shape, or form erase our pair goddess,
Sway and Han.
Sway and Han. Not trying to do that, but this is a good one.
This is not Sway and Han erasure.
No.
Not
so
at all.
That's
No.
on the record.
Yeah, thank you. But I don't know if I've seen this piece of music on the ice. I've loved this piece of music for like years. I think
You
it's just
have.
stunning.
Didn't the
think it's just
Shibutanis
stunning.
do this?
Yes, I think they did. I think it was part of their because
I
it
think
was
they
like
did it as that
Interstellar
program that they were wearing blue, maybe like
Yes.
2017
Yeah,
Worlds.
I think it was Interstellar or something in those, or Gravity, or I don't know, one of those space movies.
I thought it
It's
was
really
like the
stressful.
Shibs had something like custom composed for them by an orchestra of some kind, and they also worked in Spiegel and Spiegel. Am I
My
making this
God.
up?
Probably not.
I
That
hope
sounds
not.
like them.
Okay. Well, I don't know. But yeah, sorry, Ashley, I cut you off. You love this piece
No,
of music.
I love this piece of music. I think it's a fantastic piece of music. I would never be so bold to be like, this is skating music. He is probably the only skater in the world where I'm like, that's skating music.
1,000,000%.
It has 3 notes. It has 3 notes.
Shoma's music this year is, let's say it, terrible. And I love every second of it. I
Yeah.
love every second of it. That short program music is atrocious. It's a mess.
And I love it.
And I love it.
Yeah.
I
Well, only
love
he can
it.
do that.
Only he can do it. He could skate to anything and I'd be sucked in. And the music, I don't like the music, and I love the music when he skates to it. He's telling me a story. He's has me so enthralled.
This is a podcast dedicated to Shoma.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty much it.
Death by
A
a
man-
thousand cues.
He was killed by 1,000 cues.
Ugh.
That was interesting. I didn't agree with every cue that he got.
No, I
you know,
didn't either.
It is what it is.
Because
He can get a little questionable.
Completely. So I'm not saying I disagree with all of them, but a
Yeah.
couple I was like, okay, this feels a little harsh.
You're like, Shinamano, is that you?
Also, I will
What are
say
you
that
doing?
that the callers at this competition were incredibly tough.
Yeah.
There were cues
I
on
feel like
double
that's
toes and
NHK
double loops.
though.
Well,
Because I
you
feel
know
like
what?
they bring in like Japanese nationals energy where they're
the
like,
callers were not that tough in the ice dance event.
Well,
oh,
that yeah.
we literally skated.
They
right through
used
that
the
one.
freestyle callers who didn't really know the ice dance rules.
The
That's
new
what
ones,
they
the
did.
ones that were training. They're like,
Yes,
go crazy.
They brought trainees in.
This is ice dance at NHK.
But I
Do
was,
whatever you
I
want.
mean, like somebody like Hey In really got dinged. And there was a lot of cues. And this, again, just to go back, really proved the point of being Ava Marie Ziegler from New Jersey, who there was nothing to review. Maybe an edge on a Lutz. But other than that, it was fairly obvious.
But
because
it's because
she came.
has 5 feet to work with
Well,
above ice to get
that's
her
a
rotation
it's a
in.
caller's dream to not have to review any of the jumps. And if the judges know that the jumps are coming in cleanly like that, it's easy for them to go. I mean, it was huge. It was
Just be
speed.
easy to judge.
Yes.
When she skates like that, she's easy to judge.
Right. Absolutely. This was an amazing discussion, and it feels odd to have the draft over with, but I am excited for the Grand Prix final. Like, we've talked about it the whole podcast. Every event seems quite interesting. Also, because I do think that Alyona Shevchenko might be allowed to skate in it
Yeah, and win it.
and win it.
She could
might be
win.
She could win. She'll skate with Deanna. at
Could
this
you
point.
imagine Deanna versus Alyona? Like,
No, Deanna and Alyona as a team.
oh, who's
I know.
throwing who?
It
They
doesn't
They're
alternate.
matter.
both somehow
They
throwing
alternate.
each other. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my also just to go back to that, my head would explode.
Yeah.
I would have to call off. And you would have
The
to, even
wedding.
if I would have to call off the wedding. And even if you were in the middle of labor, you'd have to do the podcast because I would not be available.
Yeah.
Which, congratulations. This is probably the last podcast that you will record pregnant for now.
Okay, first of all, you
I mean,
guys
that would be a good
listen
thing because that would mean
Yes.
that you don't have to be pregnant for another week.
Well, okay, so we have a week off, and then is the Grand Prix final like the 8th through the 10th?
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like we can do an episode next week. Like maybe Adam can do a quiz for us.
If I have not gone into
No?
labor, yes.
No response
But
from Adam. He's like,
I-
sounds
I
like a
think
lot
there
of
was
work.
a fan that sent us a quiz, so I wouldn't even have to prepare anything.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I do want to point out I have been
Yes.
taking bets from people because, you should start betting on your child.
Early.
From the
immediately.
get-go,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, like in utero bets.
Yes.
So I'm taking bets from people, and everyone's giving
utero.
me really respectful bets.
In utero. I
In
can't let
utero.
that go. It's so lovely there in the summer. Okay,
Yeah.
go on.
Oh my gosh. Everyone's been really respectful to me
Mhm.
and my child, and
Except-
not a single person has guessed a date beyond my due date, which is December 6th.
Okay.
And then I threw this out to Adam and Sarah, and Sarah's response was hilarious because she's like, first of all, what's the prize?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. And I'm waiting to see who wins to see like how much I like them.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a realist.
What's
But-
the prize?
She got right to it.
It's a trip to utero.
in utero.
In utero.
In the summer.
In your good night.
Adam calls me up and he's like, I want to get in on this.
Mhm.
And I said, all right, throw it out there. He goes, December 10th.
Yeah.
Brutal.
I said, how fucking dare you?
Yeah, but
because you're going to be right.
yes. And I'm going to tell you why. I think that Ashley is a strong body and a strong mind. And that baby is probably thinking, I'm going to
Give myself a
suck
bit
out
more
the
time.
life. I'm going to get everything I can out of this before I get out. I'm not
Because
getting
life
out
is
early.
going to be difficult on the other side, and we're going to enjoy this.
I guess
while it lasts.
December 2nd. Let the record show.
My guess
Okay.
is December 3rd.
There was a moment
and-
where you thought maybe today.
Well, because I woke up to 2 separate text
Mm-hmm.
messages. One from Caitlin Weaver, another from a person that none of you know. And both said,
That's
I
what you
had a
think.
dream. Hey, Taylor Minori. Both
was
of them
right.
said, I had a dream
Mhm.
that you had your baby. And
Mhm.
so all day long, I've been like, I'm going into labor. When
Well,
is
it's
it
been
happening?
the 10th full moon.
10 full moons. Beaver moon. Yeah, I'm
The
not
next
in
one is
labor.
the cold moon, by the way.
I did know that because then I was like, I didn't know that these moons had
I didn't
names.
know they were names. Yeah, I
There are
didn't know
some
that there were
really,
names.
really lovely names, and then there's names like the Beaver
The
Moon.
beaver moon, yeah. Which, my child was born after the beaver moon.
And they're like, yeah, obviously, funny joke. And you're like, no, it's actually not a joke. It's when beavers do beaver things.
Ashley, we love you. We wish you a very healthy and happy pregnancy. And I guess time will only tell.
Now that it's almost over, we hope that it's very happy
Yes.
and
Thank
healthy.
you.
we were holding
you.
out these wishes until
Yeah,
until the
just
very
now.
end of it.
You didn't
yeah.
feel them until now.
Oh, it
um,
wasn't the 10th full moon, so I waited.
No, that's right.
You knew. Yeah, I can't wait to have my baby and then come back and talk about figure skating. Just
while
know-
breastfeeding.
While, yes, absolutely. I will be multitasking
Mhm.
over the next couple of weeks. But I will be back. In the meantime, I'm going to do what we did at the beginning of the summer and say we have so much fun content planned out for you guys. And you just wait to see what's coming because it's exciting.
Yeah,
We have
she's
no
leaving
idea.
us in charge when you really
Yeah.
don't know what you're going to get.
Oh no, buckle up. There are sound effects to come for sure. The soundboard's coming back out, everyone.
Yes,
The
it
soundboard
is.
is coming back out.
We need to get some guest stars on here and you guys can play around. I think we need to have Mariah back.
She's always welcome. It's a revolving open door for Mariah Bell.
And Aliona Savchenko so she can make her announcement
Right.
Yeah, we actually
on the
want
pod.
we want
Yeah.
the exclusive. We want the exclusive. On that note, if you guys have any questions, anything you want to talk to us about, you can now message us at the Run Through Podcast on Instagram. You can check out the draft to see who our picks are for the Grand Prix final. And until next time, when Ashley will be a mother, we'll see you then.
Yeah, and if you want to be able to one day say that you correctly guessed the day that my child would be born, send us a message
Sound
at
off.
the Run Through Podcast.
Well, you never
you
said what the prize was, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still
Depends
on
waiting
how
for
much I
like you.
information on the prize.
Okay.
The prize is
It
you
depends
get,
on who wins.
you get a child in your life that is fully
And that's
cooked.
nothing. A fully cooked child, there is no greater prize.
That's so true. I always say that. I'm always saying that.
Well, on
And
that
that's
note,
the Run Through.
that's the run through. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for being here for that.
Yes.